Boy, wait. That's TheFlyBoy. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. We are back here with another snack chat. I go for a walk while my Chinese food is getting ready. I know it's crazy because I'm trying to start a trend of doing this live only before the snack chat. Um, it's not going to be scheduled live as far as like I do it every week or anything like that. This is just going to be whenever I get a snack check, or whenever I get a snack, and the snacks are not going to be like scheduled either. It's just going to be random, whether I'm in the states, whether I'm around the world somewhere. I think this is something I'm happy that I can share with you guys now because YouTube allows you to have twerking. Some of my videos, even my shorts, some of my shorts from the snack, it has been getting monetized. So that's even crazy. But it's dope that it allowing us to do this thing now, man. You guys got any questions in the chat? Anything you want to know? We're gonna be here live until the snack episode comes up. It's going to be at 12:15, so we'll get off of this like at 12:10, 12:10, between 12:20 and 12:15. We'll get off of here, and you guys can enjoy the snack chat. I just want to get you guys a chance to answer any questions you guys might have. Uh, Also, maybe we'll talk a little bit about. I'll do a official live. I'll do an official live because the last snack chat that I had, I mean snack, the last snack episode that I have, episode 3, comes out on Friday. This is episode 2 of snacks, and all 3 of these first episodes are shot in Medellin, Colombia. So just make sure you guys know that the snack episode is going to be from all over the world whenever I go somewhere, even when I'm home at the States, because I have friends here who want to be part of the snacks because they're trying to say that the women overseas don't do it right. So they they want to show that they could show their snacks here. Yo, shout out to Dog Nuts in the building. Mr. Miyagi, what's going on? J Brass, Miss Raw, Cuba, worth visiting? For me, it was. It's worth visiting. It's worth revisiting. It's worth going like maybe once a year, maybe twice a year. So for me, yes, you do have to have understanding of how to move because things in Cuba do switch around. As far as like sometimes they'll have situations where there's no gas and you might have to stay mostly in Havana, but pretty much Havana is pretty solid. If anything, Veradero is kind of far. I don't know if you would want to go there all the time, but it's a dope thing. Um, and yeah, guys got any questions? Let me know. We'll get back to the thing. I'll probably sit down and eat my Chinese while I'm talking to you guys. Um, but as you guys know, in February we was in Barranquilla for Carnival. In April we was in Medellin, and now we're going back to Barranquilla. And I will do a official live. I'll do an official live where I talk more, probably Saturday or Sunday. I haven't decided which one yet, but either Saturday or Sunday I'll do official live from the house and on the regular computer, and I'll show you the Airbnb I got. The Airbnb that I have is going to be similar to the condo that I'm buying in Colombia. It's going to be pretty much the exact same thing because it's a studio apartment in the building, and all the studios are set up the same. So that's one reason I'm going back. Secondly, I'm going back during Memorial Weekend because I have the time. My son will be at his mother's house, so I'm going to go back and just enjoy myself in Memorial Weekend. Third, I need to get drone footage from the Shakira statue. I also need to get drone footage outside of the condominium District 90 building that I'm going to purchase in, and I also want to get some drone footage outside of a window to the world. It's the Vendetta del Mundo in Barranquilla. So those are some of the reasons why I'm going back. Hopefully, I'll also be able to link up with Apollo and maybe do a show. Of course, nightlife. I'm going to go out. I'm going to try to get at least 2 snack episodes while I'm in Barranquilla. Again, the options in Colombia is just in Colombia and other places I go is just so much easier. Like my snacks here, I gotta set it up. It's a little bit different because my son lives with me, so I have to wait till my son goes away to his mother's house on the weekend, and I have to set the snacks up so it's not in an environment where it looks junky and stuff. So again, The snacks over there. So I'm gonna try to get 2 episodes of snacks. I got one that I'm trying to set up now. As soon as I touch down to Barranquilla. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to touch down on Saturday because I don't know what time my son's mother gonna pick him up on Friday, of Memorial Day weekend. So I'm not gonna be able to take a flight out to Barranquilla Friday. So, uh, yeah. So it's gonna be cool. Let me get to your comments real quick. Shout some more people came in the room. Philip Stewart, what's going on, man? Romy, Rome, salute, salute, salute. Um, Mr. Miyaki, what's your favorite city to visit in Colombia overall for women, food, and activities? Okay. Ooh, it's a tough one because if I was choosing a place, which I am, to own a property, I'm going to choose Barranquilla. But if I'm including activities, food, and women on a consistent basis, it's got to be Medellin. Medellin is just consistently everything that you're going to want it to be. I just personally wouldn't want to live there because I understand, after being invested in real estate for so long, I understand the most important thing is location. And the location of Medellin, with only having one international airport in a long city vicinity, for me wasn't a place I would want to purchase. But well, not first at least. So yeah, Medellin would be the place that is overall for me, has the women, has the food, has the activities. Big Euro stepper, Flyboy, let them know something about hanging around with beautiful women. Uh, he beating them narratives with official receipts. Listen, I tell people all the time, a lot of my channel is going to have a lot of different women. There's nobody's channel. I'm going to say there's nobody's channel where you're going to see this many different women interacting with. There's nobody's channel. I've just been doing it for too long. It's impossible. It's impossible to catch up. Unless I stop doing this, it's impossible to catch up. There's nobody's channel you're going to see this many different beautiful women interacting. Now, every interaction is not going to be something that you can see that this woman is going to give me the box. You're not going to ever see that. But there are some interactions I'm not able to put on my channel because the woman either requested me not to do it or because it leads people on to showing that I'm showing chicks that I'm hitting. And after 15 years of YouTube, actually after 7 years of YouTube, I understand I can't do this. I can't do that. It caused too many problems. So a lot of the times people see women in my videos who they say, oh, they're not the most attractive. But the issue is the most attractive women that I do be smashing on my channel, I can't point them out. It's not something that I would think a gentleman would do, and it's not something that you can do and get away with it. It's just not. So again, now with this, and again, even the most attractive pros, even if you're paying, a lot of the most attractive pros won't even want to be on camera doing it. But I found the way. I found the middle ground. And I think the middle ground is snacks. Snacks being, I cover their face, and they feel free to do whatever they want to do. So that's why because sometimes some people might see some of the women that are in my videos, and they might see some of the women that's in my videos, and they might see them actually in. It's me, cool. Thanks. Hold on a second, y'all. Let's change food. Sometimes some people might see the women in my videos and they might think they recognize them, or they might actually recognize the women that be in my videos on the snacks. But because of what I'm doing with the snacks, and I don't want it to mess up, if you do mention that you know which woman it is in the video who's dancing, I'll just probably delete the comment. I don't normally delete comments. You can say pretty much anything. I won't delete it unless you're spamming, or if I see you consistently spamming on different videos the same message, and it has nothing to do with the actual video, then I will delete your comment and hide you from the channel. But only because I want other people to have an opportunity to speak. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second, y'all. 1 second. I'll put that in later. I'll put it in now, actually. Hold on a second. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. Gotta get this right. I have to change this later, though. What's wrong with this right here? All right. Gotta change this later. Hold on a second. I forgot. 45. 10 minutes ago, I started later. Yeah. So that's the reason why snacks is the way it is. Yo, James, what's going on, man? What it do? Mark P. Where am I at right now? I'm in Jersey. Oh shucks, I'm in Jersey. Um, Again, during the week, I have my son, and my son stays with me. I take him to school. I pick him up from school. Um, so I'm here, and oh, I forgot to soda. The juice.
Pints of roast pork lo mein, pints of house veggie lo mein, and a wonton.
So I'm in Jersey during the week. Let me see. When he was staying with his mother, I was in Miami for 3 years, but I'm back in Jersey and here.
Can I get some homemade mustard?
Um,
Okay. And
you must have a lot of spirit points
homemade
for
mustard.
free-ish flights. Yes, I do. I do have a lot of spirit. I could have booked my flight to Barranquilla through points, but the issue is that I didn't have enough points for the ride back because the ride back for Memorial Day was a little bit more expensive. But today's food to go along with the snack: chicken wings, fried rice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see. Khalil says, "Stop the cap. You missed them pros in Colombia. You fronting." Hey, Khalil, I don't think anyone ever said anything about not liking the pros of Colombia. So I don't know how's the cap. But again, I like the options. That's my thing is I like the options. I like the fact that I can get what I want when I want. A lot of the times, what happens is that you meet a woman in Colombia, and some of them will be like, "Hey, I want to get to know you," and that's cool. Let's go out on a date. Let's hang out and all that stuff. No charge. Just want to get to know you. But then there are other times where you meet women and you like, oh my God, they're really attractive. I really want to know what it's like to be, you know, intimate with them. And they be like, well, I like you. You're cool. You're cute. You're stylish. You're from the States. But I want a little bit of money. Now, there are some guys that will be like, hey, I will never do that. There's something wrong with that. And I understand that. That's a fair analysis for growing up in a Western life and not traveling. But then there are some guys who understand that. At a majority, we're here 74 years on Earth. That's the average lifespan, 74 years. So if you're gonna let $60 stop you from enjoying yourself, then you probably gotta work on your finances or something like that. Because $60, $100, even $150 if it's something top notch, that doesn't stop a logical person who understands financial independence and how long we have on Earth. Tim Howard, what's going on, man? I had to go on break because I needed to make sure I did the snacks, so you give you time to ask questions, give you time to kick it, because I don't do a lot of lives anymore, because lives to me, and I definitely don't schedule lives as much anymore, because lives to me become like work. And when something becomes work, it loses the interest. You know what I mean? Like when I think last year, the year before probably, I was doing money talks every Monday. I was doing community town halls. I was doing all that stuff. But now I just do it when I feel like doing it. You know what I mean? Because I know sometimes you got questions. I don't mind answering. Nassim says, rule. Nassim says, South Jersey, rule. Dudes move in silence and don't show off stuff what he's smashing anyway. Okay. So I'll say I kind of agree, but I don't agree. And the reason why I'll say this is this: to show directly what you're smashing, I think that's not something a gentleman would do. I mean, of course, you can give hints occasionally, but I think a lot of the times when it comes to moving in silence, a lot of people say that in the past everybody moves in silence, and it's because of the YouTubers and because of the people who are showing the world now that they're messing everything up. But things over time always change, and I don't want to, and I didn't ever want to be one of them people who find something that's amazing that can help so many people, and then to keep it to myself. So I think that a lot of our elders, I think a lot of them made a mistake when they said, "Oh, we need to not tell everybody about everything we learned," because I think that hurts the hurts the future of your people. Because now everybody has to learn for themselves, and by the time they learn, it may be too late. For example, the millennial generation was the last is going to be is going to most likely be. But listen, the millennial generation is going to most likely be the last generation that that didn't understand from start that you have other options outside of the United States. There's a lot of people who got married, and now that they're learning about travel, they're learning about how we are perceived around the world. They can't move the way they want to, so they got to sneak. Or a lot of people who got in serious relationships who they can't move the way they want to because they got to sneak. Because those people who knew about that in the past, like the military people, no offense to anybody, the military people, the people in the army who traveled and knew about it, never came back and told everybody. They followed that rule of moving in silence. So then the millennials, the last group that some of them made it, some of them didn't. The last group that didn't know about that, they said, okay, we're going to follow this United States culture of going and get married, having a bunch of kids, living here, and spending our money here, the way we got to spend it. And then some of us said, nah, we're going to try something different. Like me, I've been traveling since I was 18. We're going to try something different. And then we was able to show, hey, this $100 you spend here, it'll go way further here in the Dominican Republic. It'll go way further in Trinidad. It'll go way further in Colombia. It'll go way further in Brazil. You can go all the way out to Thailand and use all this money to do all this stuff. So that whole moving in silence thing, I think that's, to me, was one of the worst quotes that they came up with for us. But everybody's open to their own opinion. Nah, it's 12 o'clock, Limitless. Chinese food. It's 12 o'clock. But child, what's going on? Appreciate it, man. I can't review that message now, whoever said that. Polymyth. It's good to see a YouTuber not too proud to work a job. Well, unfortunately, I don't consider myself a YouTuber because what I consider a YouTuber is a person who does YouTube for a living. Like, you do it for a living, that makes you a YouTuber. And by that means, you have to do anything to get you in a position on YouTube where you're doing good because you do it for a living. But YouTube is literally my fourth or fifth source of income, depending on which month it is. Sometimes it's fourth, sometimes it's fifth. So when I don't have to worry about YouTube paying me to survive, you're going to get a different type of content than you would get from somebody who needs YouTube to survive, or who needs YouTube to travel, or who needs YouTube to do something. That's why a lot of my videos, like the snacks you're going to see next, is not going to be monetized. I'm not getting paid for it. I give you a 5-minute video. I paid for the pro. I spent my time to go overseas and do this, and I'm not getting paid a penny for it. So, but I have that option because I don't depend on YouTube to make money. Jeez. So, I'm 39, Crystal. Slide, what up, man? Chicken wings, fried rice, and some duck sauce. Mr. Miyagi, no prayer before you eat. I'm not religious. Oh, hello. Excuse. This Chinese story never just popping, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Big Euro Stepper. I hate how Spirit points work. The way 1.5 points on the way back. Yeah, that's dirty business. That's this way, it suck, man. I don't know how my trip back cost almost 2 times in points more than my trip there. It was crazy. We got about 10 more minutes before the live. So you guys got any questions, you can ask me now. Hit the like button, like I said, it helps for something. John Carter, what's up, man? I'm curious what country has big. Honestly, it depends, because if you're just saying big as far as just the radius, You can go to DR to sue it and be like, oh snap, this is crazy. But if you want something that's more in shape, Brazil, definitely Brazil, definitely Colombia,
Can you hold on 1 second? Hold on 1 second.
or even
Called chicken, right?
Yeah.
That's the question. Okay, I can't pull
I'm cautious of saying Jamaica because Jamaica was good, but Jamaica had some buses there, man. Um, hey Miguel, what's up, man? I'm heading down to Panama, then Cartagena in 3 weeks. I've been following the roadmap. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Salute, salute. Make sure you try to check out In the Streets with Keys. He got some Panama vlogs, I believe, that he can show you more. I've been to Panama, but I wasn't there for more than 5 hours, so I couldn't give you a good vlog. Um, I will be going back to Panama though, eventually. Once I buy my condo in Miami in Colombia. John Carter, yeah. Tim Howard, what's going on? 69 years if you're a black man. I thought it was 74 years if he was black, but again, just maximize every moment you can, man. Let's see. V Swells in the building. Make sure you check out V Swells and Travel, yo. He be dropping some dope videos, man. Just dropped this hilarious video in, I don't know why he said, but he said St. Martin. I think it was St. Martin. But he said he dropped in St. Martin. And he dropped some Cartagena, Colombia updated shorts recently. And check that out too. Khalil says, nobody talks about pros like it's a flex. That's for, I mean, everyone's up to their, everyone has their opinion. And I think everybody needs their opinion. But I think only people assume that talking about and giving people information is a flex is people who don't understand the definition of a flex. A flex is doing something that, hey, I'm doing something you can't do. That's what I think a flex is. Or what most people think a flex is. Me saying, hey, this is available and this is how you get it, that's giving people information. So I think you misunderstood the difference between a flex and information. But the issue is, I don't blame anybody because we are miseducated here in the United States. The schools are miseducating everybody. So, especially us black people. So, I understand how people are in this generation where they believe that their definition, whether it's way different from the definition that's in the actual book, is the right one. But it's not. Well, not right or wrong, but yeah, it's money Mondays. We're lit. Nah, it's Money was lit. They was lit. Again, every time I have an update financially to my property I'm buying in Colombia, I'm going to do a Money Talk Mondays so I can give you guys an update. Oh yeah. Salute. Savannah, shout out to Savannah, yo. We got about 7 more minutes, y'all. Delicious, but bang bang. Say the N-word. I don't know. I'm curious what country has a lot of big bang that you bang. Again, I told you, it depends if you're talking about radius or you're talking about shape, because big could just be big. Like a big girl's got big, like a big girl, or what people consider a fat girl, would have a big backside. But that's not what I would consider big. I consider big being on proportionate. And if we're talking about proportionate, Sue does have it, but you're gonna have to give up on the face. The face is gonna have to give. But if you want the total package, I say Brazil or Colombia. Specifically Cartagena or Rio de Janeiro. YouTube pays good money, bro. Maybe work that avenue more. The issue is that, yes, YouTube pays good money, but the issue is my channel was never about making money on YouTube. Because when you make your channel about making money on YouTube, then you're limited to what you need to talk about or what you can talk about, because you have to fit a certain characteristics to be able to make money. And I told you guys, I've been a millionaire for like 3 years already. 4 years already. So me needing to make the money is not more important than me giving out a message. So it's like, I don't need to do all that. I mean, I still get a nice little between 500 and 1,500 a month, but Okay. Um, Nick, what's up? Nick B, what's up? I like the integrity with women. Man, you're right. The baddies don't want to be on camera. That's fact, man. Again, I try to tell everybody, but you can't. Everybody not gonna understand. You put YouTube's on you. Okay, so let me ask you this, TH. If what qualifies you as being a YouTuber is you put YouTube videos on YouTube, what is the NBA? Because the NBA has videos. What about the NFL? What about NBC? What about CNN? What about CNBC? What about MSBN? What about all the companies that put stuff on YouTube? Are they all YouTubers? I don't consider that to be a, a fair thing, but I mean, teach his own. Shout out to my A1 Day One Kings and Dreams in the building. What's going on, man? We got something coming up, man. We just locked in the condo for Cali, Colombia, the Airbnb for Cali, Colombia. It's gonna be dope. There's gonna be there's gonna have to be some discussion with people that's watching because we got 3 more minutes left because the Airbnb ain't got no security in it, so I wouldn't suggest people do it if you ain't been there already, but we'll see. Nah, wings smacking, yo. I don't know how, but every Chinese restaurant, or majority of Chinese restaurant, know how to make these smacking wings, bro. What's good? You're what up, man? Let me shout everybody out because we got 3 minutes before the video drop. J-Day, what's up, man? Was going to tap in with you in Colombia this year? Okay. Been twice. Again, the only Colombia trip that I have planned is now, and other than that, I might be last minute making plans for them because I got to go back when I can talk to my lawyer. But that's all depending on when my property sells in Miami. But the only ones I have planned coming up is Cali, Colombia in August, and that's on the week of the 14th or 13th, and then Barranquilla on the 25th of May. What's the range for condos there? Between 70 and 100. Nice little studio, nothing big. Instay, what up, man? Instay. Chef Philippe, what's going on? Hey, yo. Bride of Israel. You're going to have to hit me up on Instagram because I only got like 2 minutes left before the video premieres. I got to get out of here soon. Keep it gangster. What's going on? Here's the question for the dudes that's moving in silence. Now that YouTubers let the cat out of the bag, what are they supposed to do? Sit home and stare at their wife? Or tell their wife what they really want? And you'll be surprised that the wife accepted, like, hey, you treating me good at home? Don't bring nothing back. Because they got old school wives. Real quick, Jay Bush. Would you rather pull dog poop? Ginger ale. Oh, it's healthy though. It'd be in hospitals. Appreciate it, Tim Howard. Expat. F that is a flex. Living your life. Yeah. Everyone is able, but not everyone wants to do it. We got 1 minute left, and then I'm gonna shout everybody about King's Dreams. Clayton Morris, what's up? Harami, Signature, Miguel, Theo, what up? Face, what up? I can't read your messages because it's moving fast, so I'm making get ready. Best friend ever, what's going on? Face Mob, what's going on? All right, so the thing's about to start. Enjoy the show, y'all. I'm out. Hit the like button on the way out, y'all. Enjoy the show.